Cool. So YouTube is going, and hello, friends. Welcome to Dave's Bearded Menace. I am your host, Dave the Bearded Menace, and tonight we will be doing some Warhammer 40k painting. If you've been here before, welcome back. If it's your first time here, welcome. Thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out. Couple rules before we get started tonight. Rule number 1, in the words of Bill and Ted, be excellent to each other. We're all here to have fun. We're all here to make art. And we're all here to, do stuff. So let's do stuff together. Rule number 2, create something with me. I'm here painting my models. Maybe you want to paint something of yours, one of your models, or work on a song or a poem or drawing or whatever it is. Work on it tonight. Let's work on stuff together. That's basically it. Those are the main rules. Excellent to each other, and let's make some art together. Tonight we should be finishing up our Sister of Battle here. I know it's kind of hard to see because it is dark, but we'll most likely be finishing her up, and then we'll probably get started on another Sister of Battle. I am not sure yet, only because this coming Monday, I want to do a special... This Monday, I'm thinking about doing a special St. Patty's stream. I have a special model I do want to paint, so that might be painted on Monday. It is St. Patrick's themed, or at least Gaelic Irish themed. So we might do that on Monday, but stay posted on my TikTok and on my social medias, on Threads at Dave Bearded Menace, Instagram at Dave Bearded Menace, or even my Blue Sky, also Dave Bearded Menace. And see, that's something we'll do. I'm actually looking at the model right now. It's like, it would be cool to start that on St. Patrick's Day. Not for nothing. I have other stuff to work on, yes, but it would be cool to get that started. Anywho, let's get started on today's model. Let's get into build cam. So here is our Sister of Battle here. As you can see, she is inked and painted and ready to go. So, I mean, she looks done, but, she always use a little bit more highlights and paint on her. So let's start with the skin tone, and we'll go from there. Because last week I did the tunic, and as you can see, the tunic looks pretty decent. So let's just go with the skin tone for now, and then from the skin tone we'll do the hair, maybe some other stuff, maybe this right here. Actually, let's do this. No, let's do the skin tone first, just in case. We have our Dave Bearded Menace custom brush from Lethal Shadows. Really cool place that makes awesome model painting things. I cannot wait to see them at PAX East and get more gear from them. They're really awesome, really cool, really fun to talk to, actually. All right, so for our skin tone on this particular model, we're using Skag Brown. It's not really a skin tone color, but I feel like if you do the proper shading and on the proper model, this is like just base coats on the right one on the right, it looks like pretty good skin tone. So that's what we're starting with, or that's what's going to be our highlights on this one here for the skin tone. So, whoops. Let's get our paint color out. Although if I do paint, I actually got to buy more paint if I'm going to paint that other model. And I also got to find a slightly bigger brush because it's a big model I'm painting. It's not necessarily a model, it's a cup for playing tabletop games. It basically rolls your dice, and it looks really cool, and it holds a beer or soda, whatever you want to have in it. All right. Hang on one second. Let me just check a thing. There we go. All right, we don't need that much paint. We just need just enough to start the highlights. Okay. Okie dokie. Hang on one second. I knocked my pop filter earlier, so it's all off kilter. There we go. Sorry for that extra noise. There we go. Okay, perfect. All right, let's get some highlights going. So I think I do with these ladies, right? Give them some highlights, yeah. Ever so gentle highlights, but I did put highlights on them. Perfect. I'm not doing anything too crazy with the coverage. I'm just doing some basic highlights with the skin. I do want the skin to look grody and dirty, because the friend who commissioned me to do these, he wants it like they've been through literally the shit. Like, not only them, but also his Sisters of Battle as well. I'm currently hearing my wife, Mrs. Menace, have a wrestling match with Baby Menace. Baby Menace is not getting used to daylight savings time at all. Because usually the baby's in bed around 8 o'clock, which technically it's 8 o'clock right now if there wasn't a daylight savings time. So it's 9 o'clock, but the baby's used to 8 o'clock, and it's just become a kerfuffle. Anyone who has a toddler, I'm hoping you have some advice on how to fix said kerfuffle. There we go. And of course, happy streaming. Alright, it does look like I've gotten most of the highlights on this chick. Let me just get the knuckles. Alright, got the highlights on that knuckle. Get highlights on the neck here. Almost like I'm dry brushing it, kind of, to really get like those hard to reach places. Alright, so I think I'm done with the skin. Now we're going to use, was it Gray Seer for the other stuff. Meow, 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 meow. Alright, just cleaning off the brush really quick. So just as a reminder, I will not be streaming this Thursday. I'm going to hang out with some friends, do a guys' night. I know usually we do our horror game. Right now we're playing some Last of Us, but unfortunately this week I will not be able to play. But we will do it next Thursday for sure. And also another reminder, St. Paddy's Day stream may possibly happen. I'm strongly thinking about it. Stay tuned. It's just that usually Mondays is my gym night and I don't want to miss the gym. So I'm strongly thinking about it. Ba 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 do do do. All right, let me just drink some water really quick, my friends. Give me 1 second. All right, we got our Gray Seer. Oh, let's shake her up a little bit. Just shake it off. Shake it off. Adobe Acrobat, I really don't care about you right now. Please stop messing up my world. All right, gonna shake our Bueno Excelente. Okay. All right, so let's get the highlights here. Do 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 do. brush is a little wet. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Alrighty. I'm pretty sure anyone watching at home, all I hear is this me breathing. Because I'm like right above the mic. There we go. How do you not get the mic to hear you breathing? That's what I want to know. Because I sound like an old, like, creepy call from the 90s. If you check the children. Hang on. The gloves are kind of loose. That didn't happen to me at all. Alright, we're back. I must have changed the brush tip. Oh no. Alright, so we got the back of that. Good, good, good. Alright, let's get these right here. Okay. Oops, wrong one. I'm tired. I'm already tired. So sleepy. Like these 5x5 workouts are whooping my ass hard. I mean, it's okay. I'll get through them, but man, are they hard. Although I am seeing improvements, which is nice, but they're still tough. Okay, perfect. Ooh. All right. Okay, so then we did the highlights there. Perfect. So is there any highlights, if any, to like the gray leather or whatever color that's supposed to be? Or whatever material it's supposed to be. I am so sorry. Ugh. Alright, we clean off brush. And Mother Russia, brush clean off you. Water's not your the gods, I swear. Do. Alright, so now let's do highlights of the German gray and then some of the metal points, and then we should be more or less done. With that model, we have 4 more to go. That's the reason why I'm debating if I want to do the St. Patty's stream. Because I don't want to start a new model and then not finish it. That's too much gray. You know what I mean? Plus, I need to buy some colors, which I don't have, so that's gonna might end up getting a little pricey and a bigger brush. I mean, I do get to buy more of this anyway because it dried up on me, so that's gonna be important. Alrighty. So now time to the highlights. let me just clean off and point the brush better. There we go. So with German gray from Vallejo, like highlights are very, very subtle. They're one of those things you really don't notice until you actually are looking for them. Or if someone points them out, I noticed. It is dope when you do it because it sets the model apart from other things. Hang on a second. I think my light needs to be adjusted. Nope, never mind. So as I was saying, I think it needs to... Oh, it's not. Hang on. I might have to replace my brush tip. No. I feel like I just replaced the brush tip. Okay. And like I said, I think anyone will hardly notice what I'm doing with it. Hang on.
Nice fucking model!
God damn it. Every single fucking time. Hey, honey. Every single fucking time. It's funny because I saw the alert pop up before I even heard the sound. And I'm like, oh, there's an alert. I wonder what's going to... Nice fucking models. Fuck. Every time. Every time. That's why it's there. Because it's funny when it scares me. But still. Every motherfucking time. You know, this German gray, it's really tough to see like the highlights when they come in.
And his name is John Stamos! Everywhere you look, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to.
The Prodigy 64. Thank you, my friend. Welcome to the chat. Hope you stick around for a little bit. Yeah, those are going to be highlighted. I know, it is my fault I made it. It is. It absolutely is. The Prodigy 64. Prodigy 64. I can talk tonight. Where are you from, my friend? How'd you find me? We're just perusing through YouTube Live, seeing what cool people you can find. Please let me know. And plus, how's my audio? Do I sound good? Do I sound bad? Am I muffled? Is the music louder? because only you can help me make a better stream. All right, so I think we're kind of done with the highlights of the German gray. Because my brush is drying up a little bit. Okay, so now we're gonna do highlights with the metal bits. I had to wrestle the minion to sleep. She now prefers to lay on me in bed instead of the couch, and I have to snuggle her to sleep. Aww. Well, she's getting older. Things are changing up a little bit, you know? But it's dangerous because she makes me fall asleep. Yeah, I know. I know. She has that way about her. One day you'll find us both in bed. And it will be adorable when I find you both in bed. Alright, let me just get a quick water break. Give me a second. The Prodigy 64. I'm glad you're here, my friend, seriously. Not too many people jump into my YouTube chat, so welcome. Alright, what do we want to do for a highlight next? So we did... One of these days, I'm going to be proactive and learn how to do the good writing so I can actually write what's supposed to be on these. But let's do the copper next. For the copper, I use full grade copper. I feel like it's a much fuller color. I have another copper too. I think I have hashnut copper. But I don't know, like full gray, I feel like it doesn't look like copper. It has like a nice little like brass look to it, you know? Like I just love the way it looks. So whenever like I get the Sisters of Battle or like the Repentia, I try to use it like anywhere I can, as you can see with this finished model. So yeah. But let's mix her up. So the Prodigy 64, and anyone else who's new in chat, you know, we have two rules. Rule number 1, in the words of Bill and Ted, be excellent to each other. We're all here to have fun. We're all here to make art in some way, shape, or form. So just be cool, you know. There's enough bad shit going around as it is. Let's all just be cool here and have fun. You know what I mean? Rule number 2, this is my art night. This is my creative night. So if you're here hanging out with me, let's create art together. And that could be in the form of either A, something you're sketching, a song you're writing, a poem you're writing, something you're working on. Whatever it is that's creative, work on it with me tonight. Or whenever I'm on with Tuesday nights. I went to art school, and the thing I miss most about art school is working with my friends on stuff, even when they're not in the same room. When we would talk to each other like on Messenger and stuff. I miss those nights. So yeah, work on some stuff with me tonight, and we'll have fun. Most importantly, be excellent to each other. All right, perfect. Alright, so let's do a highlight on the copper bits. I love doing highlights in the metal. Like the highlights in the middle make it really feel like it's something. Perfect. Nice fucking model, honk honk. Every time. Every time. Mm-hmm. I really got to think about if I want to do a St. Patrick's stream. I do. But I really, really, really got to think about it. Mostly because it's on a paint night. You know what I mean? Not paint night, sorry. Mostly because it's on one of my workout nights. I'm really trying to stay as like consistent with working out this year. Like a really good, awesome routine that I love a lot. I'm trying to stick with it as much as I can. There we go. All right, we're almost done with this model. And then we'll get started on the other one. Hang on one second. Ooh, my lats are really sore from yesterday. That's great. Usually my lats don't feel shit when I do workouts. Ooh. Well, correction. Like I recently, for my workout, started adding pull-ups to it because I used to be able to do like a good amount of pull-ups. Now I kind of can't. So that's not one of my goals, is doing pull-ups. By the end of the year, do at least 2 pull-ups unassisted. If I can do at least 2 pull-ups by the end of the year unassisted, I will be one happy camper. That is for sure. A reminder, my friends, I will not be gaming this Thursday. I'm going to hang out with some buddies, do a guys' night. Just a quick FYI. There also might be some Tuesdays I don't paint because cheap movie night at the movie theater, and I haven't seen a movie in a while in the theater, so I might go check out some. Might be the one I check out next, Mickey 17. I've been chomping at the bit to see that movie, and it's up my alley. All right, let me clean off my brush. All right, so we used lead belcher for the base, and then we put the Nuln Oil. I'm pretty sure I could use the lead belcher again for the highlight, but I think for the highlight we might do Runefang Steel. I'm not sure yet. I want to clean my brush off first and think about it for a second. So let me think about that for a moment. All right, drying off the brush. Okie dokie. Hang on. All right, let me try. Let me look, hang on. No, I think if I do the highlight with the lead belcher, it should be okay. Actually, before I forget, because I know I will, let me get the corn red out, because there's a little tiny ribbon, a little wax ribbon you can't see, it's right on the sword, that has a lot of Nuln Oil that got into it, so it looks almost black. So I just want to get in there and fix it so it doesn't look nearly as bad. Okie dokie. Okay. That's a shame I have to get out like a good amount of corn red just to get that one little piece, but Sometimes it be like that. And I left it all in one piece. Do 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 wow wow wow. Dragon, the Dragon Ball Z. I was finding it amazing the amount of people that got into metal because of Dragon Ball Z opening from Cartoon Network, or Toonami rather, or just the opening in general. Like I started recently watching Dragon Ball Z on Crunchyroll, and it's still the English dub. It's just different. I don't remember there being so much shit in it. There we go. Perfect. Now you can kind of see the ribbon a little easier. I know on camera it's not the best, but you can kind of sort of see it a little easier, the ribbon. Okay, cool. I'm just looking to see if the ribbon needs like any more highlights, which it seems like it does not. Perfect. Okay, let's clean off our brush. Check statuses. Statuses look good. Okay, perfect. Meow, 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 meow. Do do do. Meow 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 meow. Okay, let me just get more water real quick. Refreshing. Okay, so now what we're going to do is the lead belcher. We'll just see what the highlight looks like. I think it'll be good. Okay. Looks nice and mixed to me. Okay. I really like this song. Flute of the Traveler. Reminds you of California for some reason. Califas. I don't believe in the internet. Okay. The back needs a little bit also. Let's get a little highlights in the back. I think I'm going to stick with the lead belcher for the highlight. I think if I go with the Rune Fang steel, it might be a little too much. All right, cool. Now to highlight the plugs. Vintage Sting on YouTube. What? You're watching Vintage Sting? Like the singer or the wrestler? You have to specify in this household, babe. WCW launched their channel and they're having a live party? No shit. That is really cool. Sting versus Hogan right now. Old school Sting versus fuck you, Hogan. Yep. Sorry, we do not like Hulk Hogan in this house. For many reasons. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. That looks really good, actually. Perfect. So I got a new follower 21 hours ago. I don't know who they are, but they seem friendly. And his name is John Cena.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ba 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 da ba. And his name is John Stamos. Everywhere you look. Oh wait, I know who it is. It's someone from Harris Heller's Discord, which is really cool, by the way. If you're an up and coming streamer, content could. Craig,
we top flight security of the world, Craig.
what's going on, dude? I am glad you are here, friend. So I don't know if you can see backwards in the chat, but Jen was just telling me that WCW has or is having a watch party live on their YouTube channel. I heard, or not heard, like they said, like when their big announcements are going to fix like the chat on mobile. We will see how that goes. Yep, I will say it again. WCW launched their channel and they're having a live party right now on YouTube, according to Jen. And right now, or at least the last sheet said, it was an old school match between Sting and Hulk Hogan, which is kind of cool. Vintage wrestling. I gotta say, I do love me some wrestling. I did fall off it for a little bit. But something Jen and I have talked about it for a while when it comes to wrestling. It's like, even if you're not a big fan of wrestling, you kind of get like some of the what's it called? Some of the references. You know what I mean? Like you could literally say to someone, "I'm gonna rock bottom you through a table," and they'll get the reference usually. Jen's favorite is Batista bombing someone through a table. Or sometimes, one of my favorites, and again, you don't have to really follow wrestling. It just makes me laugh every time I think about it. When, you know, like let's say you and me are chilling, Craig, and we're playing, I don't know, Call of Duty or something. And all of a sudden someone comes out left field and it's like, and here comes Bobby with a chair. Oh. Sly Dreamer. I was supposed to follow you earlier and I did not. I will do that when I'm done with stream. Fellow builder. Fellow friend who does stuff. They seem to be a good person from what I can tell in the Harris Heller chat. So, oh, that looks really good. Ooh, David. That looks magnificent. Craig, you missed it. Jen scared the shit out of me twice earlier. On stream. She played the nice effing model. Like, just she didn't even say anything. She just showed up and just played that nice effing model. And then she waited like 33 seconds, give or take, until like the thing cooled down. And then she played and his name is John sound bit. Yeah, scare me once, babe. Shame on you. Scare me twice. Shame on me. I do want to figure out how to set up a jump scare on here. I just gotta find the right plugin for it for Twitch, because I want someone to hit like the points below, and the entire screen fills up with something from like The Exorcist, like randomly. Like that's my main goal. I want to do that so freaking bad. That'd be so cool. I just gotta figure out how. I know there's a way. I'm positive there's a way. I just gotta figure out how it's done. All right. Rooster Steel, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. I'm really glad you liked the Last of Us short I posted. You can. That's getting a lot of traction. And I noticed there's still a lot of hate in that game for Abby, so I'm trying my best not to post bad Abby stuff, because I really like Abby's character a lot. I don't know, I'm my biased obviously, but I think there was more character building with Abby, because she was a brand new character. With Ellie, we already knew, and for Ellie, it was just basically revenge. It was still Ellie, she just seemed a lot more colder and meaner this time around. You know what I mean? Whereas with Abby, you encountered a lot more. You encountered the scars and all that crazy shit. Ad starting in una minuten. Alright, we're just going to finish the blades, the quick highlights. And I think we are done with this model. Yeah, good, yeah. Oh, those are the brass looking thing. Okay. Yeah, we're done with the model. Let me just do one quick highlight on the brass little bolts here. And we're done. And we'll move on to this one. What I should do for St. Patty's Day, it's going to be a bad idea though, because I do want to do a St. Patrick's Day stream. And I will let you know what I want to do after this ad break. Giggity giggity goo. Little ad break on Twitch, not on YouTube. YouTube is fine right now. All right, just cleaning off the ZBrush. And his name is John. So what I want to do with that, if you can hear me through the ad break, is because they really added more shit you can fall off of in the second game. I mean, this stuff probably was already in the first game, but I can see it better in the second game. Is try testing what else I can fall off of and dying, and get the animation in there and stuff. But then when I beat the game, or when I have enough, I want to make a montage of the falls. I don't know, it sounds stupid, but I think it'd be funny. Okay. Let's drink some water. Oh, I am thirsty. Big stretch. Okay. Oh, ooh, my lats are really sore. Holy shit. Hang on, let's do full screen. Oh, yeah. So usually my lighting is a lot better when I stream, but because I'm painting stuff, I figured you guys would rather see the models more than myself. So right now I'm just being lit ever so awesomely by the desk lamp. Okay, back to it. So now we're gonna do like some highlights here. The commercials for paint this time, not erection pills. Oh, perfect. Not that I need either. But yeah, I don't know if you heard me earlier, Mr. Steele, but what I want to do with the characters falling in The Last of Us is I want to do it enough. Hopefully I can do it enough. And make a montage of them all falling and hitting the ground. And post it to YouTube Shorts. And
You son of a bitch.
God damn it. Good boy is snoring. It is loud as fuck. Well, I figured, when I originally designed this channel, I wanted to do primarily horror gaming. So I wanted stuff to be loud to spook people, including myself during the game. So it's funny how I've come back full circle to doing the horror gaming because of the tiki-takis. But yeah, do a montage of... When I went full screen earlier, I didn't say anything big. I was just stretching. Taking a quick 10-second break. But yeah, a montage of the characters falling. That's what I really, really, really want to do. So I think it'd be kind of funny. I am the spooky bear. Spooky bear pig. Hot fish. Alright. Ooh, I'm going downtown, baby. Alright, this model is officially done. We have about 36 minutes left for stream if I don't go into overtime. So we're going to put this model away. She is done. And we're going to get started on this one. Oh, since I got people in chat, let me do full screen really quick because I want to ask you guys. And this is also for people in YouTube. If there's anyone in YouTube, please answer as well. I'm thinking about doing a St. Patrick's Day theme stream, and I have a specific thing I can paint for St. Patrick's Day that'll work perfectly, and I think it'd be dope But Monday night is my lifting night, and I really don't want to miss a lift. I want to stay concurrent. So the idea would be either A, I stream, and then when I'm done streaming, go lift, which is going to turn into a very long day really quick. Or B, because sometimes I'll do midnight lifts anyway. Or B, and Craig, this is where you come in handy. Depends on what you're doing on St. Patrick's Day also. It is a Monday. And it's dangerous. I play a little hooky on Monday and stream during the day for St. Pat's. So I have a feeling this thing I want to paint is going to take me some time to finish. But let me dry off my brush, and I'll show you guys the model. Yes. I have started the 5x5 strong, or the strong 5x5. It's my second week into doing them, and so far I'm really enjoying it. But I wanted to start in January lifting again, but January sucked. We all got sick at the beginning of January. We all got baby flu. And then we all had a stomach bug, so it was an ass disaster for a week. And then I got my wisdom teeth taken out, so I couldn't drink or do anything for 2 weeks. I was on antibiotics, so it was pretty sucky. And then February was a blur. So March, I'm I'm going to start lifting in March. Because I really want to do the strong 5x5s for a solid year. It's probably a bad idea because it's a lot of heavy weight, but I want to do it for solid years. A lot of weight lifting goals I want to hit. You should, man. You should definitely get back into it. Hitting the gym is awesome. But before we get into that, let me show you the model I want to paint. Give me 2 seconds. I won't even put a be right back screen on. Just give me a second. Let me grab the model real quick, or the thing I want to paint for St. Pat's. Or maybe I should because I'm stuck here. Give me 2 seconds. So for St. Patrick's Day, I've recently taken up singing. Oh, nice. Very cool, man. So for St. Patrick's Day, I'm thinking about painting this bad boy. Let me put it into build cam really quick. So this giant monstrosity, if you can't tell, is a cup. What kind of cup it is, you ask? Well, in this space, hold your soda. It's like a can goes in there. And in this space is for dice. So dice rolls into here, and they come out here. And if you're playing D&D or any type of dice rolling game, it is pretty fucking cool. Because you just take your whatever sided die, drop it in here, and it comes out there. And it's awesome. And we used it a couple weeks ago during our game night, and it was great. This belongs to my friend Jim. He's Irish. And he gave it to me to paint. And he said, paint it whenever. I trust you, all that stuff. So I'm thinking, and this is where you guys come in handy because you guys are here, about painting this on St. Patrick's Day for a special St. Patrick's Day themed paint night. Oh, of course, I love playing D&D. Once I'm done talking about this, Brewster Steel, I'm going to show you my half-orc fighter that I fucking love. But yeah, so I want to paint this, but the problem is I'm going to need to buy more paint because I don't have a good color brown for the wood. I could probably use the Skag Brown, and that might be okay. But I'm thinking about I want to differentiate between this brown and the leather wraps here. That's going to be a difficult part. This could be probably the Skag Brown, which I might need more of. And then this could be a darker brown, which would be the Morphang Brown right here. I figured that could be that. I usually use that for leather, and it comes out looking really good. So does he get really into it in a goofy way? Oh yeah, I have accents and everything, bro. But again, this is gonna take me a while, so I have to buy paints this weekend. To do this, I need to buy a bigger brush so I can really like cover all the spots. And it might take me 2 sessions, which I kind of don't want to do. I want to finish it in just 1 session, but we're good looking. So, do I do a St. Patrick's Day stream in the evening of Monday? Or do I not do it and just do this when I can get to it? Or do I play hooky from work, log in, obviously, play hooky from work, and paint this, but every now and then answer emails when I have to. Like it's a yeah. So I figure I can go live noon and play and like paint until 4, and then come back later in the evening to finish it up. So let me know what you guys think, what I should do. But this is probably the thing I'm going to paint for St. Paddy's Day. I was thinking of playing a game on St. Patrick's Day, but I can't think of any. Monday. St. Patrick's Day is this Monday. So that means if I'm going to paint it this Monday, I need to buy paint for it, which can be a little difficult to buy paint. But I want to paint it for my friend. Maybe I don't need to buy paint. Maybe just a better brush, because I use a different color for this. And then like use the ink. Which ink did I use for that? Not Nuln Oil. Where is it? I probably used it all. But there's a special type of ink I use for leather, which makes it pop. But yeah, decisions. I'll figure it out eventually. But this might be a St. Patrick's Day paint job. I just know I want to do something for St. Patrick's Day. And if I don't do anything for St. Patrick's Day, it's not the end of the world. There's always next year. Next year, St. Pat's falls on a Tuesday, I believe, which is already a paint night as it is. So let me know what you guys think, what I should do, because I absolutely want to work on something for St. Patrick's Day. I don't know what yet, and I would love to paint that thing. St. Patrick's Day is an Irish holiday. I know what you're thinking. This looks very like Viking-ish, but these are all actually Celtic designs on it. So, yeah. Although maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they are like freaking like Viking symbols, and I think they're Celtic. But no, like, you know what I mean? Like the Celtic knots and stuff. So, yeah, decisions. It does, but I don't know if I want to drink that much during stream. And if I do play hooky, I still have to pick up my daughter at 4 o'clock from daycare, and I don't want to show up to daycare stinking drunk and drive home stinking drunk with my daughter in the car. Ugh, that's a big no-no. So I have decisions to make. Alright, this feels so much smaller in my hands now that I touched that. Alright, so the tunic looks good. Skin tone looks really good. Let's get the... Let me see what we need right now for this one. I'm surprised she doesn't have a belt on there. They all have like a belt of some sort. Like almost all of them do, actually. So I'm a little shocked she does not. When it comes to what? Beer or whiskey? I do like me some bourbon. Yeah, she has no belt. She's just beltless. Okay, whatever. So for beer, I love stouts. I still try to drink stouts whenever it's cold out. So my go-to at a bar is usually Guinness. Guinness Extra Stout if they got it. I do drink craft beers, but I'm not a craft beer snob. Because as much as I love craft beers, every now and then I just want a fucking Corona. But go-tos would be definitely stouts. I'm not an IPA fan. I love lagers. I used to like IPAs, but they all taste the same now. What else? Yeah, like lagers, brown ales. I love really malty ones. It can be, yeah. Guinness is definitely an acquired taste, but I love Guinness with a passion. So that looks like it could be a piece of armor, not the thing that's on here. Oh. Happy birthday, brother. Yes, that's a good idea. Happy birthday, brother. I'm going to give you a no context Tommy. You ready? 3, 2, 1.
What are you doing on computer? Go outside, so beautiful!
Happy birthday, buddy. Did you guys hear that? Is something muted? No. Hang on. Craig heard it. Evan Williams eggnog. Isn't it too early or late for eggnog? I mean, I love eggnog as much as the next guy. I'm just, saying. Hang on a second. She has like this weird thing on her eye. Ah, it's already drying. Stupid. The wet palette works, but sometimes it doesn't, I feel like. Craig, are you working St. Patrick's Day? Yar? I don't know. I want to play hooky so I can do the paint job on St. Pat's during the day, but I don't know yet. I'm really thinking about it. I'll still be logged in, obviously. And I'll probably hit be right back a lot. That's right. The parade is this Friday. Fuck a duck. Ooh. I have never been to the fucking parade ever my entire life here. Hang on, let me clean my brush off because I want to actually examine this model. This model's a little different than the other ones. It's making it difficult to figure out what I want to paint on it. Drunk people in my neighborhood all day. Are you going to be one of those drunk people, Craig? I have nipples, Greg. Can you milk me? Like on this one, it's a little different. This one looks like it's a piece of metal locking her in there. So that might have to be metal. That looks like it would be like the metal also. They cannot kill the metal if it doesn't rain. Then lunch will be a longer Friday. Yeah, dangerous booze is dangerous because it's like you don't know what you're doing to yourself when you're having it. All right, I know what I'll do. Let's just do the Gray Seer first on this part here. And then we'll probably do the hair. There we go. So let's do Gray Seer first. Good boy is angry. So I love bourbon. Right now my go-to is Bullet bourbon. It just tastes good. I can have it by itself. You can also mix it really well if you want to. I think it's just a good all-around bourbon. I have not. I've been completely forgetting about that every single time. It's, I don't want to say tough, but like nowadays I only drink once a week because of Baby Menace. And usually it's like during the weekend only. So Friday I'll have myself a brew, or I'll have myself my good whiskey, my Buffalo Trace. Saturday I might have a brew or two. Try it, bro. You won't regret. Oh, I know I won't regret it. I have a feeling you and I have the same taste in booze. Once again, friends, I will not be streaming this Thursday. I will be at a friend's house having a guys' night. Actually, the friend who wants me to paint that giant cup goblet, I'll be at his house. I mean, I guess I could do a Sunday night stream. Is alcohol a really strong flavor to you? I don't know how to answer that. Because there's a lot of stuff I can't drink because it hits me like a fucking bullet in the mouth. Like Doers, I cannot like I feel like Doers is supposed to be used to clean a trailer hitch. And Jack Daniels I can't drink by itself. I have to mix it with something. I don't know, it's just like it hits me it just hits weird, you know what I mean? But like something like a Buffalo Trace or Bullet Bourbon I can drink by itself. And I can taste kind of like the distilling process, or if they like double distill, not double distilled, or if they put it in oak barrels or whatnot, I can almost taste it kind of like the oaky flavors sometimes. Although for a while I did really hate myself, and I was drinking Nas and grain alcohol once or twice during camping. Which grain alcohol is the greatest tool you can have for camping. I don't care what anyone says. Because grain alcohol will do one of many things. You can use it to start a fire if you need to. you could use it to sanitize your stuff if you need to. You can use it to sanitize any wounds you get out there. And if you're about to get attacked by an animal, just drink some grain alcohol and you won't care. Or you can create a Molotov cocktail and defend yourself. Either way. Like, some people don't like it because they only taste alcohol and burn. I don't really taste it. It just tastes good for... Right. Like I said, it depends on the booze. Like, cause some booze, it does suck and I can taste the burn. Or I don't taste anything, it just burns. And other booze is different. I can taste the flavor and the artistry it goes behind making it. Alright, so we got that. Good. Good, yeah. Good, very good, yeah. Hang on, let me really look in there. Because I feel like I'm missing something. I drink for both effect and it tastes good. Yeah, fair. But I do love me some Guinness. My favorite was Naughty Nurse, but it's like almost gone now. Although, I was at a bar near me called Wooden Tap in Wallingford, I believe. Or New Britain, one of the two. And they had Naughty Nurse on tap. I almost lost my shit. I know it looks like I'm painting the same thing over and over again, but there's like little tiny spots I missed because I watered down the paint a little too much. Which, well, maybe that's the wrong way to put it. What do you like in beer? Los Bruskis. Modelo's are another ones that are my go-to. Modelo's and Coronas. Like, I specifically only drink Coronas during the summer. Because it's a nice light beer with a good lime in it. It's magic, in my opinion. Fraser and Thompson whiskey. I have never heard of that. It sounds good. I like Miller Lite, and then I like Ice House and stuff like that, and also like certain ales. I can access specific channel or stream key. Please double check your stream. All right, are you back? Oh no, it looks like I'm out and oh no. L stream error. Well, YouTube sees me, which is weird. Hang on 1 second. Oh no. The stream lost me. Great. I'll stream. Great. That's annoying. You said YouTube stopped working in there? I'm still live over here on YouTube. But Twitch, I'm not live. That's not good.